Everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Columbus Blue Jackets and their willingness, allegedly, reportedly, to move Kerby Rychel to get some help on defense. You're looking at a pretty good, prospect in Rychel. 5 NHL games, 3 assists in those games, plus 3 nonetheless. Good numbers in his first year of pro hockey. As a 20-year-old, turned 20 at the beginning of the season. Again, I thought I met him at the draft. Nice kid. I actually thought he was Adam Murray, which is kind of, embarrassing. But, is what it is. I just think, you look at the Jackets draft record over the years. They've taken one defenseman in the first round of the last, 11 years, and that was Ryan Murray. The number 2 pick was, kind of the de facto pick. So the fact they're looking for help on defense should shock nobody. If you saw my mock draft, I got Lawson Krause falling to them. I think they're going to take the best player available, regardless of position. I think they need help on defense, but you look at that organizational trend of not taking defensemen that high. You got to kind of find the equilibrium there. And so much of it is, different management stats in front office, obviously. But I just think that's something to keep an eye on, because those have been the trends in recent. Even 2 years ago, when they had the 3 first-round picks, they didn't invest in a defenseman. I thought it was kind of stupid. Calgary did the same thing. Calgary had 3 picks in the 2013 draft, and they didn't take a defenseman with any, which I just thought, again, so much of it's best player available, but I'd want to add at least one defenseman. Fine if you want to target forwards, but make sure you walk out of that first round. You get 3 picks. Throw one on a defenseman. Calgary obviously taking Monahan, Poirier, and then Fred of the power play, Morgan Klimchuk, and then Columbus taking Wenberg, Rychel, and Marco Dano. So, there's going to be a lot of teams looking to help on defense, and Rychel's an intriguing enough prospect where if you got it, if you can spare young defensemen, can you spare a tire? I got a flat. Maybe that's what you look at. But again, I think Columbus, if they're serious looking help on defense, will take a defenseman in the first round. If Zach Werenski is there, Ivan Provorov, both great players, both would fit the organizational mold with what they're looking for. And then, sound like an Adam McQuaid type, get you some depth back there this offseason. Actually, I believe the Jackets, don't quote me on this, but they actually drafted McQuaid in the first round. Or not the first round, with a later pick, excuse me. And then they couldn't sign him, trade him to the Bruins. If McQuaid was a first, he was not a first round pick. That I can tell you for a fact. I'll actually look that up right now. But I think Rychel's an intriguing enough prospect that, you can make a move. But, if the team has a higher defense, I don't know, if the Devils would part with, they wouldn't part with John or any of those guys, but I think maybe actually McQuaid's a 2nd round pick. He was higher than I thought he was. That's a possibility. And plus the Devils need help at forward anyway. And I said going into this draft, they're gonna do a lot of work to get that help established. So there's gonna be a lot of moving parts this offseason. It's a big offseason in Columbus. And you look at a Devils team that has Damon Severson, Eric Jolina, even Adam Lawson and John Merrill. Would they be willing to move those guys to get Rychel? Does Rychel 1-for-1 do it? I don't know. These are the questions you got to ask yourself in this offseason, and we still have more questions than answers regarding this Blue Jacket squad. So we'll see what happens. Bottom line, I think they make a move. Whether or not Rychel's in the package. The package is, depends on the return. So, see what happens. That's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Columbus Blue Jackets' willingness to move Kerby Rychel. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.